Alright, so basically I saw a very interesting deck getting played. This guy, as a total noob to Magic, made it to Mythic on here, the highest rank, using a pretty interesting rabbit deck that I really wanted to check out. And it seems to mostly be focused on just getting a ton of rabbits out and then buffing them all up. Yeah, this Valley Quest Caller is definitely going to make them pretty nutty. So let's see what we can do with this. I have never done ranked in here before, so I mean, why not? For the first time. Let's see what a rabbit can do for us. Totally new and ranked.
The competition can be fierce, but rewarding.
I don't play so much on Arena as I used to. It's mostly just in real life. This isn't ideal, but I don't know if I want to mulligan too many times here. We at least have something to start playing Magic. If he becomes the target, yeah, we'll roll with this. It's our very first hand, so I'm not really too sure what I could expect. Alright, I couldn't do the offspring cost. So no copies this time. We can either play Phineas Archer. He has reach and vigilance, that'd be pretty handy. Create a 1 white token, scry 1. Let's do that. Let's try to go see if we can go. Yeah, we're not gonna want that till later. And then I guess we just attack with a Paw Patch. This is 2 mana to sacrifice it and gain 3. Alright, oh, there it is. Alright, so let's do a forest and the quest caller. Alright, so now we'll trade if he attacks. So we'll hold off for now. This is too loud in my ear. This is the number of foods you control. That might get out of hand. Alright, so we got 4 mana we can work with. We can summon both of these. That'll help. So yeah, do a Rabbit Cleric and Phineas. The Worn Out Elder, rather. We get Scry 1. Do we want this mana more than something, another rabbit? Not exactly. Then we can put down Phineas, the Long Archer. Do we want a Paw Patch Recruit? Maybe. I think we do. 2, 3. So I can attack with the Quest Caller. If he wants to sack them both to block it, that would help me, actually. Maybe I should have held off until the next turn to summon one of them. So we would probably want to use let's see. Let's offspring it. Plug it all day. Doesn't really matter. Maybe. We are starting to hit a point that would be tempting. Alright, so we would want to attack with... probably not the quest caller. Because he's gonna trigger get 1/1. So you'll be safe once this triggers. I could probably be safely attacking with pretty much everything. Yeah, I definitely could have. I would have won. We'll drop the forest then. Probably should have done that to prevent this. Though he can block everything. I'll win next turn. Especially if he attacks and he has no blockers. That 3 life won't save him. Yep, we win for sure. I'll just let the damage come through. Yeah, he sees it. 1-0 with a rabbit. My first win in ranked. Got that dopamine rush. Alright, rapid deck is pretty cool so far. I got things. Will this just do what I did? Oh, okay. Well, let's run it again. And this feels like a red deck is gonna be agonizing. Red decks will probably be the roadblock here. White, red, we got a couple of hop to its. E. I said red, it's green. Whenever he attacks, put 1/1 on a rabbit you control. Alright, this... It's not great though. Of the things we could have drawn, this is slightly better. We didn't get a green mana though. Alright, let's keep it, and we'll put carrot cake back in. It's probably insane and illogical, but that's me. At least we got the quest caller. We just really need a forest drop. Blue. Alright, he's got a flyer. That's gonna be a fun experience. Really need that green mana. We can't play anything here. Alright, let's just attack with the quest caller. And try to keep this halfway even. If we can get the archer down. Man, this is rough. Ooh, so that's gonna get to trigger twice whenever we can start. Oh, thank God, there it is. We need that. Yep, attack. Maybe we're staying relevant, and if I can get this guy down, then he can't just keep freebie attacking me. We can still handle one of them. And he's gonna ramp up things quite a bit too. Alright, so we'll get him down. He has vigilance too. That's gonna be very helpful. Love it. Warren, War Leader. We don't have enough mana for him, so we don't want that. We've already got one in our hand. Paw Patch Recruit. We already got one in our hand. We only got 1 mana to work with. We might want something else to come through. We'll have them both attack. You can block one of them, but they'll both survive it. Yeah, they're both 3/4. And then he'll be basically putting himself in a weird spot where he can no longer get through any attacks. We may be able to just overwhelm him here. Yeah, I think Hop 2-It's the move. We block it. We'll spend all our mana on the Hop 2-It. And then Burrow Guard. It's gonna be a 6/6. Do we want the plains? Kinda, yeah. So he has a 4/4. The Fairy and Ward. He's gonna put everything up to 5 toughness, including himself when he attacks, so yeah, we do this. We win. We win. Holy rabbits. Alright, I'm getting pretty sold on the Rabbit Rush. I love my bunny friends. Well, I guess let's just keep rolling it and see how far bunnies can take you. Alright. Alright, this is a pretty solid start. We're gonna keep this. It's not the best start we can ask for, but it is not as bad as we could have gotten for sure. Alright, Forest, Paw Patch. We can't do the thing. There's haste. We would trade. It's fine. Oh yeah, so I want to do this one. No attacks, no trade yet. We'll block it with him. Ah, what am I thinking? Of course, he has 2 mana. It's gonna buff it. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. 5 and 4 with trample. Holy crap. I should have just let it go through. Well, at least now that's out of the way. Forest +1, hop to it and create a bunch more. Let's do this. So we'll scry. Forest. No. Not right now. So he's a 2/3. He's tacked and tapped. Let's put an attack through. And much as I expected, red is going to give us some trouble. Good gravy. At least he's burning these things out quick. And we're dead. Well, I guess that's how far the rabbit deck can take you. I mean, not really. That I didn't really get enough time to make a feeling about that match. Thanks for asking, though. So was that 2 victories? 2 victories from unranked is what the rabbit deck is good for. Still pretty cool. I like it. I like the rapid bum rush of bunnies. And this set's been out for like a month now, so I'm sure people have already made the perfect counterplays for all of this. Alright, this seems very familiar. Bit of deja vu. Hopefully this time we're not against a red. And we might be able to do something for a couple turns. Black, that's still fairly concerning, I gotta say. Strike now, I guess. Well, we got a opening. Look here. Target a non-land, right? Yep. But not Phineas. Interesting. Look at the top card, exile non-land from it until it leaves the battlefield. Took my Warren War Leader. That's actually perfectly okay. So we'll play the Plains. An Irish Shire Host enters the battlefield. Creatures get 1+1/0, then draw a card at the second time this ability is resolved this turn. Rabbit's response. Let's put Phineas out as well. On top of, do we want to? Yeah, we want to do that. Alright, can't, because it's a legendary. I totally forgot how that works. It's 1+0. We'll just put it on him. He'll become strong enough to withstand it once he does that. And pretty quick rage quit. Alright. Yeah, bronze tier 3, baby. Can the rabbits get us out of bronze? It would be pretty cool if they did. Alright. Equal to the number of critters you control. We can make that a pretty strong number pretty rapidly. It's gonna take a few turns, but... And with Phineas being able to put him down pretty quickly... Yeah? Yeah? Nope, we're done. We're done. We're done. That's really what I meant. We're cooked. Absolutely roasty toasted. I have to wait a whole nother turn. Awkward. Put down the planes. Phineas. Hop to it, Burrow Guard. I think that might be the play. We do Forest, hop to it, then the turn after Plains, bolt the Burrow Guards. And Phineas can just start pumping everything up like crazy as he attacks. It's a treasure token for sacking him. Exile this guy from your graveyard. Return another target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. No block. I'll let it go through. We're not going to trade today. No point. We can make him stronger soon here. Alright, so Forest. Hop to it. No counter. He's tapped. Will attack. He'll buff the other rabbits. Right, but he doesn't buff himself. We need something else. That Valley Quest Caller is what buffs him up. We need something else like that down here. What was that? Yeah, that won't be enough. He'll be a 4 though. And then they'll become 5. I think. Creates a 1/1 copy of it. But with these effects? No attacks, saving all his blockers. Alright. Plains. Both the Burrow Guards. He can't safely attack, so there's no point in us trying to make an attack right now. We hang back. These will be our blockers to trade. The attacks of the Bonebind guy. We can block with a token. After we've launched these guys into him, because it'd be kind of silly for him to, well, I mean, he'd block the damage. He's gonna kind of have to do something like that anyway. And I'm about to make them even stronger when I can get the Paw Patch down and do the Offspring thing. Let's do +1. So that might... It doesn't quite put him in lethal range, though. Would still have enough. But not if I use the Offspring. But... that takes too much. That puts him at 7s. 14. 15, 16, 17, 18. It would be enough if he doesn't block. That's kind of the problem, though. He'll block. Of course he'll block. Why wouldn't he block? Right? He's gonna block. He's gotta block. It would only make sense to block. I have another Phineas in the deck. The question is, do I use him now or should I wait until I know for sure that I can get one in my hand? Because if I attack with everything, He can't possibly prevent quite enough damage. Not exactly what we would hope for. Yeah, you can trade there. You gotta block one of the 9s, though. That's still not enough. Barely enough. No, he has trample. 8, 17. It's not enough. I went here. We beat the red. That's pretty satisfying. Definitely the biggest hurdle feels like the red decks. I mean, all of these are just have so little toughness that anything that does 2 or 3 damage early on is a pretty big owie. And they just have so many opportunities for stuff like that. Burrow card. And this isn't ideal at all. Well, no, it's not. All right, we can work with it. We'll get rid of one of the carrot cakes on our mulligan. Right out of the gate, huh? Alright. We won't get to use the offspring, but that's fine. We got 3 more of them to look for down the line. Black-green. Alrighty. Well, that's upsetting. From target creature graveyard onto your battlefield. I don't like the sound of that at all. Alright, well, we'll put down Phineas. And hope we start pulling some rabbits out of our hat. Draw a card, lose a life. Draw a card, lose a life. This will let us scry. That'll be helpful. And we'll create a rabbit. Oh, there it is. Lovely. I guess we'll attack with him. He's got vigilance anyway. And buffs up this rabbit token. Hopefully we can make this rabbit scary before he puts down something scary. He's still got a lot of cards in hand and 3 mana, and he's got these things he can recast. He can take something from my graveyard. Oh, that's a bit scary. That was Death Touch and First Strike. Are you joking with my face? I don't know if I have anything that can answer that, actually. Now if I attack, it just wins. When we do this one, I'm thinking on it. Hop to it. No, that's not the answer. That's also not our answer. No attack, sang back, chill out, calm down. We need something with 4 toughness at least to sacrifice on it. I might have to sacrifice a couple of cards to break through. Yeah, I don't have an on-land. Joke's on you, bud. Oh, isn't it funny? Isn't it funny, guys? Isn't it funny how it took me this long to figure out exactly how to do this? Use combat damage to a player, choose 1. Move up to 3 counters from target permanents. Bummer, man. We'll play Plains, and we'll play the Warren Elder. I have enough mana. Rabbit's Response. I might end up taking this out, because it's not... +2, +1. Maybe. But that's like... all of my mana. I don't know, actually. Maybe it could be the thing. I think we kind of have to sack him. And it will kind of, sort of make sense. Well, actually... how... all of these? Because they're going to go up to 3s as well. I don't have quite enough mana to activate that. They're gonna trade, it's fine. That's kind of part of the plan. Then the Warren Elder I can sacrifice on the Death Touch guy. Alright, it's on my turn still. Yeah, let's drop him actually. Another Warren Elder. No. Yeah. Yeah. No? I don't have reach anymore. He forgot. I'm not sure how a first strike Death Touch works. I hope the Death Touch waits till after I've attacked back to trigger. But if it doesn't work like that, I'm gonna feel some serious pain and suffering. Alright, he's gonna kill that token of those two. I can't actually kill... well, yeah, I can. I don't think it matters, though, because of how it's all gonna work. Alright, for real? It works like that? The Death Touch triggers before? Oh my goodness. Alright. That's So disappointing. Why does it work like that? I need a removal card then. Whenever an opponent draws a card, they lose 2 life. I got no response to that. That's not gonna help. I don't think that helps anymore. That's not it. Oh, it's like the music at the end where they die. I think that's what's happening here. He's got 3 death touch. It doesn't even really matter. I mean, 2 of them won't even die. He can just keep picking off. I got no other responses to any of this, actually. I think we just conceded here. It was a good game. The death touch, that first strike death touch is a real big... That's a big owie. I don't know what to do about something like that. It would really just take some kind of removal spell. Or something that just outright deals damage to it. You can't topple that in a direct combat. God, at that point it doesn't even matter. It could be a 1-1, and it doesn't matter. If it is first strike and death touch, it wins. This is standard. How is that totally illegal in standard? Oh, this hand should be illegal. That's rough. Alright. I think we take out the Warren. War Leader. And then we're gonna have to pass turn. We want that down first to take as much advantage. It also applies to mice and bats and birds. Well, that's interesting. Alright, get the Valley Quest Caller out. And it's on, like Donkey Kong. And then I think Phineas goes out. Oh, no. He can't. Oh, no. This is extremely unfortunate. This is very, very, very bad. Very bad. Very disappointing. Yeah, we can sacrifice tokens to block that. We need that. We need that really bad right now. So they would trade. There's no point in attacking with the Quest Caller. But now they can't attack. Can't be blocked by glimmers. I don't know what that means. I don't know what a glimmer is. Fucking death touch. That's alright. We can... It doesn't have first strike, so that helps tremendously. I can deal with that. We can sacrifice a token or something on it and not have to worry about it. We'll sacrifice a token on it? We'll play that. And then... Phineas. we'll play the 2. We'll go scry again. That's not what we're looking for. Alright, so he can block something. Is he gonna choose to block him, any of them? Or is he just gonna take it? Well, if he attacks, I'm perfectly alright with sacking the Warren Elder on him. It won't hurt my feelings any. He's got another. Yeah, we'll sack the Elder on it. Try to maintain some control of the board here. And we'll bring out the Burrow Guard Mentor. Carrot Cake. Yes. We got ourselves in a pretty familiar situation, but this time we have another Phineas, so we can actually really afford. He's probably going to try to take out Phineas here. And that makes the most sense. He's the one that's he has reach, he has tramp vigilance. It makes total sense. And I didn't save the right color mana because I had to use it for, what's his face there. It's fine. We use the Carrot Cake. We'll scry. We don't want a Plains. We have all the mana we need. Another Carrot Cake? That's not really the answer to our problems right now. Then we can sack that, scry some more after. He returned this. This deals combat damage to a player, create a food token. It's a 4/5 with the Death Touch. Create 3. I don't have quite enough mana to do it. Not for both of them. We want Phineas out here first, really. That's the big thing. Plains is not the big thing. Sacrifice the Carrot Cake. He blocks Burrow Guard, it dies. Well, that's the smart thing you kind of got to do now. I think we win, though. You can't block enough damage. Five, 8, 11. Yep. That's not what I wanted. Maybe we'll open that up at the end. Let's see what kind of dopamine rush we get out of that. So the Rabbit's Response cards weren't actually a part of this to begin with, and now I can kind of see why. I added those in because it seemed like they would have some utilities, but there is not a whole lot of utilities to them, actually. It does seem to be much better to just go with the standard build there, and Rabbit Smash Face. Rabbit Smash Face good. Maybe not amazing, but Rabbit Smash Face good. Rabbit pretty good. Me like Rabbit. Me think Wifey is gonna really hate Rabbit. I mean, it's not super ideal, but we can start working with things pretty quickly from here. So we'll drop a forest, and that's gonna pass. And then we're gonna need to play a Plains next, so we can get Phineas down and get that rolling. It's pretty good starting cards to draw. And now it shall be on, as if it were Donkey Kong. At the moment he's one, but after he should keep powering him up. I don't know if we want to go with him first, or if we want to try to build up some more before we start putting down the burrow guards. I don't want to show our hand too bad here, right? I think Warren Elder is the way to go. I'm gonna deny Duelist 1-3. Deals 1 damage to target opponent. So we can keep each other in a stalemate here, but I can keep buffing up my monsters, creatures. This is a red deck, so red-black. We need to be aware of buffs that can start happening. 1 mana to work with is still pretty good for a red deck. To do even 2 damage, that's enough to get rid of Phineas. That would be enough to make me pretty disappointed. Alright, we got 4 mana to work with. We could technically use that to buff him up to +1/+1, then he'd be 3, so he could block kill him to make all that stop. Or we can put down really like anything else. Would be pretty helpful. We could start making him insane. Cause he'll trade. They'll trade if I don't do. We'll activate his ability. Creatures I control get +1/+1. And we'll attack with them both. He's gonna put a +1/+1 on him. He's 5. He's gonna take the damage. Alright. Very good. Really need that Valley Quester guy. Alright, 2 black, 2 red to work with. It's a touch of a concerning state. You know, a lot of this still really hinges on Phineas being able to attack each turn. Death Touch. Destroy target non-outlaw. That's unfortunate. He's gonna come in with a 3. No block. Yeah, he's got something for 1 red mana he can cast. I don't like that. Alright, we'll drop our planes. We got 5 mana. So we could do Hop to it and Burrow Guard. I think that's probably the way to go. He'd stay at 5. They'd go to 2 2s. A few trades. Let's live life on the edge and do it. We got more somewhere in here that we'll draw eventually. Six and their 2s. He's gonna block it with just him. Alright. Interesting. Destroy target creature. He's taking out the mentor. Damn, man. Alright, he's gonna come in with a 4. The 4/4. Do we sack both of them on it? Yeah, I think we do. He's still got 2 mana. Is he gonna buff him up anyhow? No. Alright, so we got 6 mana. That's not enough. Whenever you attack, create a 1/1 that's tapped and attacking, or attacking creatures you control get +1/+1. It'll also be all of my... Alright, we're gonna do that, because it's gonna get to Offspring. We'll make a copy of him. I think, hopefully, that gets to attack trigger twice. I think so. This is gonna be helpful. Alright, so we attack with both of them. 2 attackers, 2 triggers. Attacking creatures you control get +1/+1. So that's 3/3, 3/3. He'll be able to block him. He's going to die on it. We'll do that to create another one that's tapped and attacking. 3/3, 3/3, 2/2. He buffs him up. We get to draw a card. Because our power is over 10. He's going to Death Touch Phineas. Yep. That's fair. I'm surprised it didn't happen sooner. If we're going to be totally honest with each other about it all. Mercenaries. Okay. They have haste? They do. He concedes. We've ranked up. We are bronze 2. Yeah, no, that was the wrong one. So overall, I feel like the Rabbit deck is pretty cool. I enjoy it a lot, and I feel like I'm going to play it quite a bit more. Probably mess around with this some and see how else I could make it bunny-rific. I really like the art style, the Bloomburrow. Now let's get a Mythic pack. Choose up to 5 symbols worth of modes. You may choose the same mode more than once. Each player sacrifices a creature for 1. For 2, you can draw a card for each creature that died under your control this turn. Or for 3, each opponent loses X life, where X is the number of creature cards in your graveyard. Yeah, overall, I really enjoyed the rabbits. I think I'm gonna be back a little more often to check out some more of them. So thanks for joining me today for something a little bit different today. Take care, everybody.